Quiz question for you. What's the only place in Scotland that's looked after by the National Trust for Australia? And the answer? The building behind me. Because in this building lies the mortal remains of Lachlan Macquarie. Now, Lachlan Macquarie was born on the island of Ulva, 31st of January 1762. And when he was 14 years old, he left and he joined the military, serving in the American Wars of Independence in 1777. Anyway, he rose through the ranks, and in May 1809 he was appointed the 5th Governor of New South Wales in Australia, and he took over on the 1st of January 1810 until he resigned on the 30th of November 1821. Now, Lachlan Macquarie took over from a Vice Admiral William Bligh. Does that name ring a bell? Well, it should. It's the same Captain William Bligh who was mutilated on the Bounty by Fletcher Christian in 28th of April 1789. Well, William Bligh was sent down to Australia as the 4th Governor to sort out the corrupt rum trade of the New South Wales Core, and he was seen as a bit of a hard man, and the British government thought he could sort them out. Well, I mean, he was mutilated on the Bounty, so I don't think he would say he was a hard man. However, it didn't work, and his action against the New South Wales Core resulted in the so-called Rum Rebellion. And in January 1808 he was arrested and deposed of his command. And to date this is the only ever armed takeover of Australian government. Now, Lachlan Macquarie went down to sort it out, which he did. And central to his policies was the treatment of the emancipists. Now, the emancipists were basically convicts who'd been given pardons or conditional pardons or had served them sentences. And he gave them jobs in the government, but it came with certain responsibilities. They had to have strong Christian marriages, they had to attend church, and they had to lead reformed Christian lives. Now, the free settlers weren't happy with Macquarie's policies, and they complained to London. And in 1821, a Judge John Biggar came down to Australia to report on the colony. And in general, he agreed with the free settlers' arguments, and that's when Macquarie resigned in 1821. Now, prior to that, against the guidance and the wishes of the British government, he established the Bank of Australia, New South Wales, in 1817, and in 1820, he ordered all traffic on the roads to keep to the left. Now, John Biggar, one of the things he also said in his recommendations was that no governor should rule autocratically, because he was the last autocratic government. Basically what he said went. And in 1824, the first New South Wales Legislative Council was formed. Anyway, Macquarie died in London in 1824 whilst he was defending Biggar's charges, but in Australia his reputation continued to grow, especially amongst the emancipists and their descendants. And anybody from Australia, from New South Wales or Tasmania, will tell you there are many, many places named after Macquarie in his honour. There's museums, there's hospitals, universities, streets, parks, mountains, everything. And I think the fitting thing here is he's buried in Grueline on Mull, overlooking his beloved Ulva. And just come with me here, and this is the real important thing. This is what he's thought of in Australia. Come this way. The plaque outside the mausoleum talking about Lachlan Macquarie, the very bottom line: the father of Australia.